My preparation to become a professional firefighter is based around education, both formal and informal, health and fitness, and life experience, both personal and professional. On a personal side, I grew up in a lower middle class family. Both my mother and father were hardworking blue collar individuals. My mom worked 3 jobs at one point to support my brother and I, and my father as he was going to school full time. And if my father wasn't going to school, he was working. And this definitely had a huge influence on me and my upbringing. I'm also married, a father. My mom is Filipino, my dad is Caucasian, my wife's family is Mexican, and put that all together, and we have a very diverse family. And since the fire service is a reflection of the community that it serves, and most communities are very diverse, I think I fit that mold very well, and I think that I will be very relatable to future customers. As far as my professional experience, I was in the military for 5 years, Army. Had a 1-year deployment to Iraq in 09 through 010. I earned the rank of sergeant and spent my 5-year active duty obligation and left honorably. During that time, I learned a lot about teamwork and diversity. When I was deployed to Iraq, I lived with 12 other individuals in a tent not much bigger than this room. We worked together, trained together, learned to get along. It was a very diverse group, different ethnicities and races, male, female, religious and political views, different hobbies, likes and dislikes, and you learn how to be a good roommate. And this is something that I feel will definitely carry over to the fire service, where you do a lot of work with the same crew. You work 24 to 48 hours straight. You do a lot of high stress work, and you have to be a good person and someone that people would want to be around for a long period of time. So I definitely feel like that experience carries over very well. Also, the military has definitely increased my mechanical aptitude, my ability to learn brand new technology, and introduce me to patient care, specifically when it comes to trauma. All of this carries over very well over to the fire service, where there is a large degree of mechanical aptitude when it comes to handling tools, whether it be hand tools, pneumatic tools, hydraulic tools, and the large apparatus, or brand new technology when it comes to different computer systems, mapping systems. And a large portion of the job is patient care, which obviously there's a trauma-related aspect to that. Also, the fire service is a paramilitary organization, and having military experience definitely gives me an advantage because I'm able to understand ranks, command structure, command and control, understand the importance of showing up on time, which showing up on time is early, showing up right on time is late, and showing up late is a no-go. So definitely have a lot of experience with that. I also have a lot of experience being a professional and representing something bigger than yourself, both on and off duty, both in and out of uniform. I currently work for Swire Coca-Cola as a part-time merchandiser. This has definitely helped my customer service, where I'm constantly interacting with the customer and presenting a professional appearance, because I'm representing, again, something bigger than myself. I'm representing the company that I work for. Before that, I was a warehouse worker for Target Distribution Center. I spent 6 years doing that. It was really hard blue-collar work, but at the same time very skilled. A lot of hard work, you're sweating, but at the same time you're operating apparatus and tools that can be potentially fatal if not operated correctly and efficiently. So a lot of training goes in, a lot of efficiency goes in, and again, transfers very well over to fire service, where again you're doing a lot of blue collar work, you're wearing a helmet to work, but at the same time the public, the customers, and the people that you work with expect a certain level of competency and skill when you're performing your job. So I definitely feel like that will definitely carry over to a career in the fire service. As far as health and fitness, when I got out of the military, I was running 3 times a week. I was lean. Got out and told myself, I'm done running. You know, I just want to lift weights, be a big meathead, be jacked, be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sly Stallone, and that'll be it. You combine that with the fact that my wife is an excellent cook and loves to bake, and I put on quite a bit of weight. But since I decided to pursue this career, I understood that I need to change my goals, and have since lost 50 pounds, increased my health, and it's been a huge challenge that I was able to overcome. I've also shifted my fitness goals to be more specific towards what will be expected of me as a professional firefighter. So I base most of my training around having cardio capacity, having a strong core, being flexible and mobile, having the ability to push, pull, carry, drag. I do a lot of movements that mirror these movements because I know that's what's going to transfer over to my job as a professional firefighter. Whether it be a down firefighter that I need to drag out of a burning building, or lifting a bariatric patient and making sure that I keep a strong core and a tight back. I believe most of my training revolves around being able to be a professional firefighter. Also, I was a part of a 1 and 2 academy where I was exposed to skills courses and PT and full turnouts. Also, through my being a member of the affinity group Fire Vet, I've been given the opportunity to do skills courses over at the AHM in Phoenix, as well as Station 18. And I do believe that you can be as fit as you think you can be, as fit as possible, but until you put on full turnouts, it's a whole different ball game when it comes to dealing with the weight and the fact that the personal protective equipment insulates heat. You really need to work out in full turnouts to really be prepared for the role of firefighter. And that's something that I definitely put a lot of importance in. As far as formal education, I currently have my associate's degree in emergency response and operations, track 1 firefighter, and am currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in emergency management. I have my Fire 1 and 2 certification, as well as my hazmat awareness and operations certification. I'm EMT certified through the state and national registry, CPR certified. I have my FEMA ICS 700C and 100B certificates. As far as a military training that I believe carries over very well to the fire service, I was a part of air assault school where you learn sling load and rappelling operations. And if I was given the opportunity to be a part of the technical rescue team, I believe that that rappel training will carry over very well to that specific role. I was also part of a warrior leaders course where you learn how to lead individuals, whether it be 3 to 30 individuals at a time, which again, I think any type of leadership training will definitely transfer over to the fire service. And unfortunately, a huge part of the current climate is an increase in active shooter scenarios. And being in the military, I have extensive training in active shooter response. As far as informal training, I'm a part of the affinity group Fire Vet, where I've been able to seek the mentorship of professional Phoenix firefighters on what it's like to be a firefighter and what it takes to be a firefighter. Like I said before, they've exposed me to skills courses and full turnout workouts over at the AHM and Station 18. And they've also given me a sense of what the culture is like and how much the community service aspect is important. And being a part of that group, I've been able to volunteer my time. I was recently a part of the Phoenix Fire Department ASU Career Day, where I was able to help set up stations, tear down stations, and help facilitate the charged hose line, which was an excellent experience. Also, I was able to be a part of a park rebuild. The Arizona Recreation Park for handicapped children was unfortunately the victim of a suspected arsonist, and I was able to volunteer my time, mix some concrete, and do my part in rebuilding that park, and got to see firsthand the firefighters of Station 18 who put out this fire, see their dedication by coming in on their off days and seeing this emergency from start to finish, which was incredibly inspiring and reaffirmed why I want to be a firefighter. On my own, I've been a part of a lot of different food bank volunteer opportunities. I've worked with the St. Mary's Food Bank. I've worked with Meals for Minds, a lot of work with the United Way. I've worked with Feed My Starving Children, Resurrection Street Ministry, that does a lot of work of sending food over specifically to homeless veterans. Recently participated and donated money to the Tunnels to Towers 5K run, which I participated with my Fire 1 and 2 Academy. And yearly I donate to the Lieutenant Michael Murphy Scholarship Foundation and participate in the Murph Challenge workout to help honor the veterans that have sacrificed everything on Memorial Day. I believe by centering my preparation around education, physical fitness and health, and personal experience, I believe all of these things combined have helped me prepare to become a professional firefighter.